My name is James Bak, and by the time you see this, I've been attending a door for about 2 years. Since that time, I had the amazing opportunity to do the internship, and I got discipled under some amazing staff members here at the church. And within that time, I saw so much growth in my life, and it really helped me to begin to understand who Jesus is. I come from a background of poverty, of aggression, of partying, of a place where I didn't know who I was, of a place where I sold out my calling for cheap thrills and a couple of bucks. The life I was living was one where I looked in the mirror and hated the person I saw staring back at me. And I remember going into the internship and just saying that this is it, this is do or die time. I remember last year, around the time of the conference, I said, this is my last shout out. And if I don't hear anything, then I don't know if this is for me. And I remember struggling so hard, just trying to hear this voice. And I remember crying out again and again, Jesus, come into my life. God, come into my life. Show yourself, speak to me. And it's amazing the way he responds. I remember last year, just being at the front of the altar, down on my knees, crying out to the sky, saying, this is it. God, you gotta do something. You gotta show me that you care. You gotta do something for me. Please, I need you. And he showed up in such a way. I remember just being overcome with this joy and this laughter, and I remember sitting there just singing out, worshiping, because Jesus showed up and he filled me up with the greatest gift you could ever possibly imagine. And now when I praise and worship and say the name of the Holy Spirit, I know there is a God out there who loves me so much and has given me this identity that I could never have found myself. Because I've found a love that's encompassed me, that's created an identity for me, one that's given me purpose and guidance. And I gotta say, the most amazing things happened. I now have a life to live, a life that I see worth living. I now look forward to waking up each day, and every time I get to share my story, I understand that there's power because he took someone that was so broken. He took me, a kid that I couldn't imagine doing anything for anyone or holding any impact whatsoever, and has allowed me to speak his word and see as he changes lives around me. And it breaks my heart every time because, guys, our God is so good. Our God is so good.
I climbed the tree to see the world. When the guys came around to blow